and just participate in one activity so happily, right? And now let's go to, well, our guided reading, and maybe you are kind of like unfamiliar with her, but actually she has been doing a lot for like online study group Kaohsiung, and her name is Zhang Yixiang from Kaohsiung, okay? And actually, Miss Zhang is kind of, well, like unfamiliar to you, and she's here today with us, right? And everybody on the second floor, okay, just came down with her, right? And let's say, okay, I like to be with you because you have a positive energy, right? And come on, we are so happy that we have Miss Zhang Yixiang with us doing the guided reading today. All right, so they are here, so everybody on the second floor will be any problems, right? Venerable Master Zheng Yan and the older masters from Jin's abode and everybody in the world globally. And my name is Zhang Yixiang. I'm from Kaohsiung. And today I'm going to be doing the guided reading. Okay, the topic is inventory of the profit and the loss of life, right? And today, let's take a look at the list posture, okay? And you know, within the cover, like a poster, then you see like a 4 different like a seasons here, right? And it symbolizes that our life also just goes on just like the 4 seasons, right? And Mr. Zheng Yan says that okay, after we have one day which passes, and it also means that we just lose one day in our life. However, if we can do something to the society, and we also gain something, which is our wisdom, right? On the Bodhisattva path, right? And if we can do everything like this steadfastly, then our life is gonna be wasted in vain, right? If we don't do any of them, then it means that we are wasting our life, right? And in this picture, then we see the entire process of a life in our like a life, right? And after we are born, and maybe we learn to tattle, and then we go to school, and then so on, so on. And after that, okay, we face our like a senior stage, and then we die, right? And everything that we experience actually is a suffering, right? And after we are born, and we are waiting to get old, to be aged, right? In our life, that we don't know how long it's gonna be, and we are heading to the future. And have you ever thought that in our life, like how much time that we have to do something and better the world, right? And now let's take a look at what Mr. Zheng Yan tells us about our life economics in our life. And how much time do we have? For example, if we sleep 8 hours a day, then we will have to spend 1/3 of our life sleeping. And when I am 60 years older, and I have slept for 20 years. And then what else comes? And we have to study in school, and we spend 12 years, right, at least. And within a day, we eat. And how much time do we spend when eating? For a meal, probably we spend 40 minutes. And for 3 meals, it comes to 120 minutes, which means 2 hours. And within a month, and how much time do we spend eating? Everyone, 60 hours a month. And if we are 60 hours, and how many hours have we spent eating? Well, and after we get retired from our job, and probably we get dementia, right? So actually, how much time is exactly left for us, right, to use, right? Aside from eating, sleeping, and go shopping, go sightseeing, Well, tell me how much exactly the time that we have, right? Well, and this is the life economics. If we have 80 years in life and aside from eating, sleeping, go shopping, and go sightseeing and our job, right? And how much time left do we have to work on the Bodhisattva path, right? And we have a book written by Master Zhang, which is like a life economics, right? And in the world, our economy just fluctuates, right? Okay, globally. However, how about our life, right? After our time passes, then they will again come back, right? And everybody has the same like 24 hours a day, right? So we should seize all the time that we have to grow like a wonderful, good seeds, right? Okay. And if we just waste our time in vain, then we are just losing our wisdom life. And it's like a clock, right? And if the clock goes too fast, then we can make it slower. How about our life, however? We can. So we have to seize every second and let's not just waste our time, right? Okay. Well, there is a quote, okay, in the Pushen Bodhisattva verse for admonition of assembly, right? And he says that our life passes just like a fish without water. Is there anything to be joyful about? And this is also the quote that Master Zheng always reminds us. And she says that we really have to cherish every moment in our life, and make our best use of our life. And we need to take every single inventory of our life, right? And let's retrospect what affinity makes us to know Master Zheng Yan, and how long have we followed Master Zheng Yan, and how much have we done? Have we done anything right or wrong? And if we have done anything right, and this is happy because we have been growing our wisdom life. On the contrary, we are on the loss of our wisdom life. Let's take one more look at what Master Zheng says to us, right? Let's make an inventory of our lives. If you are a businessman, you need to make inventory quickly. And when goods come in, the 86,400 seconds each day just are like goods, which begin to come in at 12 p.m. every night. From then on, time keeps passing second by second. So how many seconds have passed since 12 o'clock last night? So do you know? I really hope we can all highlight ourselves, right? And seize every second of our lives. In each second, I remind myself to give. And I don't speak bad words. And I don't give rise to bad thoughts. I don't walk the wrong path. And this is how I seize every second I have, each day and every day. We must check our lifetime and how much time is left for us to build a better future. For that, we should increase our strength. And we have been heading toward the right direction in life. Yet, we must increase our strength so we won't even deviate a bit. And this is the way I cherish my life. Well, this is the way that we should cherish our life, right? And let's just cherish every moment, right? And let's not walk on the wrong path. Let's not speak anything wrong. anything wrong. Okay? And Master Zheng Yan talks about the first seed in Taichung, Wang Yunü and Wang Tianding. And Wang Yunü was a teacher, and she does all the Ciji jobs with her entire life, right? She says that Ciji was just like her life, right? Even when she was dying on bed, and she would do it when she got a call saying that she should do some missions, okay, of Ciji. And Wang Tianding actually was a principal, and she held the clinic, I mean, free clinic and like a disaster retribution in Taitung. And they just collect all the love, okay, among schools, right? And make a Taitung a very, very warm and heartwarming places. And they really cherish like every moment and do everything they can. And they did their like a charity jobs until the second of their life, right? And finally, and let's read the Jing's everything all together, and let's make the habit of inventory of our life. Within a day, we have 86 and 400, 86,400 seconds in our life, right? And let's retrospect like how much wrongs and how many rights do we do every day. Well, take a look. This is her first time doing a guided reading, right? Isn't she wonderful? Okay, please. And are you okay now? And do you still feel any sick? No, not anymore, right? I'm liberated. Until yesterday, she said to me that, okay, she had, some kind of like a disease, you know, and now she feels wonderful. And it is very special for her, right, to participate in our online study group, right? Okay. And we had a gathering with like overseas volunteers. So I noticed her, and she was invited to just participate in our study group, right? And I wanted her to just, you know, email me about her own resume and autobiography. And she said that she was astonished that she never did this, right? And why she should do this to me, right? And I remember that I always did the graphic designing myself, right? And finally, I'm very, very lucky that I have her with me. And she just got like a very important mission last year. Actually, she became like a community leader since last year. And she is also a bone marrow, like a donation volunteer, which means that 24 hours a day for her actually is not enough for her, right? Okay. And so she is really, you know, a person that cherish every moment in her life. And I wanted her to do more jobs, right? And she just sighed to me, but she didn't say anything, and she still did this in a short time. And just now, when Master Zheng Yan was talking about her life economics, and I realized that, yes, right, I took a rest for a long time. I had fun for a long time. I slept for a long time. And then let's just deduct all of them. Then I realized that, come on, I really wasted so much time, right? Okay. So now let's sleep less, but we still take care of our own health, right? Okay. So our technician group on the second floor are really like a wonderful friends, right? Because, you know, we have like a good volunteers, right? And they are all here, okay? And on the second floor, let me tell you, we have all the technicians, internet technicians, and we have like a oral interpretation, like a team there. And now some of them are here, right? Okay, so let's read this out, right? And let's put our Dharma in our heart as our marrow and essence in our life, and let's make it infinity, right? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Zhang Yixiang. Okay, and this is a wisdom that we should know that, okay, this is life economics, right? That should contain a lot of like benefactors and all the good things that we do, right? Okay, and this is about the message, I mean, online, right? And here is also like one more message that, okay, and this is wonderful that we have a Yixiang, and we really have to like cherish every moment and do good things, right? And cherish all the time, like 86,400 seconds in our time. And every moment is kind of a vital moment. And Guan from Canada says that this is very easy for us to, well, like waste our time. So we should seize all the moment to do good and to speak goods, right? And we also have to say that Yixiang is a kind of elegant lady, and she did like a wonderful reading job, right? Okay, and she always like picked me up, okay, to the like a morning, I mean Dharma morning like assembly, okay, in the past, right? So we are good friends, right? And Shi Yanfen in Japan says that this is a wonderful like a guided reading, and it reminds us to like seize every